the Lord can do a great work in my life. The people in this story are the Israelites, led by a prophet named Moses. The Israelites had left Egypt, where they had been slaves. They were finally free. But soon, something frightening happened. Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, changed his mind. He sent his army to bring them back. The Israelites were trapped. In front of them was the Red Sea. Behind them was Pharaoh's army coming closer. The people were afraid. In Exodus 14, Moses spoke to them. He said, "Fear ye not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord." Then the Lord did something powerful. He told Moses to stretch out his hand over the sea. When Moses obeyed, the Lord parted the water. The sea divided, and a dry path appeared in the middle. The Israelites walked safely through the sea on dry ground. When Pharaoh's army tried to follow, the waters returned and covered them. The Lord saved his people. After this, the Israelites sang a song. The words of the song are recorded in Exodus chapter 15 in the Old Testament. They praised the Lord for his power and for helping them. They remembered what he had done. This story shows that the Lord has power to help his people in very difficult situations. When the Israelites could not save themselves, the Lord made a way for them. Sometimes life feels hard or even scary. There may be moments when you feel stuck, like there is no way forward. But the Lord knows you. He can help you in ways you may not expect. He can do a great work in your life. You can remember times when he has helped you before. You can pray and trust him again. And when he helps you, you can thank him, just like the Israelites did. The Lord can make bitter things sweet. After the Lord helped the Israelites cross the Red Sea, they went into the desert. For several days, they could not find water. The people became very thirsty. At last, they came to a place called Marah. There was water there, but when they tried to drink it, the water was bitter. It was not good to drink. The people began to complain to Moses. Moses prayed to the Lord for help. The Lord answered him. He showed Moses something to do. He was to find a particular tree to put into the bitter water. When Moses obeyed the Lord's instruction, the water became sweet, and the people could drink. In doing this, the Lord showed the people that he would care for them by providing in a time of need. This story shows that the Lord can change difficult things into something better. When the Israelites had a problem they could not fix, the Lord made a way for them. Sometimes things in your life may feel hard or disappointing, like the bitter water at Marah, but the Lord can help you. He can change hard moments and bless you. You can pray like Moses did and trust that the Lord knows what to do. He can make bitter things sweet. The Lord offers me daily spiritual nourishment. The people in this story are the Israelites traveling in the wilderness with Moses. They had left Egypt, but now they were far from cities and farms. Soon they became hungry. They did not have food and they began to complain. In Exodus 16, the Lord spoke to Moses and made a promise. He said he would give the people bread from heaven. The next morning, when the dew lifted from the ground, the Israelites saw something new. There were small, round pieces of manna on the ground. Moses told them, "This is the bread which the Lord hath given you to eat." The Lord gave them clear instructions. Each person was to gather what they needed for that day. They were not to keep extra until the next morning. If they did, it would spoil. On the 6th day, they were to gather twice as much so they could rest on the 7th day. The Israelites followed these instructions. Each morning they gathered manna. Each day the Lord provided exactly what they needed. The Lord fed his people in the wilderness day by day. This story teaches that the Lord gives what we need regularly, not just once. He wanted the Israelites to trust him each day. The Lord gives you things that help your spirit grow, just like food helps your body grow. He gives you things like scripture, prayer, and guidance. Just like the Israelites gathered manna each day, you can choose to receive what the Lord gives you each day. You can pray, you can read or listen to his words, you can remember him. As you do this, your spirit is nourished, and you can learn to trust that the Lord will help you again tomorrow. Jesus Christ is my spiritual rock and living water. When the Israelite people were thirsty, the Lord gave water from a rock to help them live. This story teaches something important about Jesus Christ. In the scriptures, Jesus Christ is called a rock. A rock is strong and steady. It does not move. You can stand on it and feel safe. Jesus Christ is like that. He is strong and unchanging. You can trust him. When life feels uncertain, he can help you feel steady and safe. Jesus Christ is also compared to living water. Water gives life. Without it, people cannot live. The water from the rock helped the Israelites live in the wilderness. In other scriptures, Jesus taught that he can give living water. This means he can bless our hearts and spirits, not just our bodies. He gives peace, truth, and help that lasts. Jesus Christ can help you when you feel weak or unsure. You can rely on him like standing on a strong rock. He can also help your spirit feel alive and peaceful, like water helps your body. You can pray to him, learn about him, and follow him. He will help you stay strong and give you what you need. Disciples help each other bear the burden of doing the Lord's work. The people in this story are Moses, the prophet of God, along with Aaron, Hur, Jethro, and the people of Israel. In Exodus 17, the Israelites were attacked by an enemy army called Amalek. Moses told Joshua to lead the people in battle. Then Moses went up on a hill with Aaron and Hur. He held up the rod of God in his hands. As long as Moses held up his hands, the Israelites were winning. But when his hands became tired and dropped, the enemy began to win. Moses' hands grew heavy. Aaron and Hur saw this. They did not leave Moses to struggle alone. They brought a stone for him to sit on. Then they stood beside him and held up his hands, one on each side. Because they helped him, Moses' hands stayed steady until the battle was won. Later, in Exodus 18, Moses was trying to help all the people by himself. From morning until night, he listened to their problems and made judgments. Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, saw this. He knew it was too much for one person. Jethro told Moses that the work was too heavy to do alone. He taught Moses to choose other good men to help, leaders who could judge smaller matters, while Moses handled the most important ones. Moses listened. He accepted help. The work was shared, and the people were better cared for. These things really happened. Moses needed help, and others were willing to give it. This story shows that the Lord's work is not meant to be done alone. Even a prophet needed others to support him. It also shows that helping others is an important part of being a disciple. Sometimes you may feel like Moses. You may feel tired or have something hard to do. Other times you may be like Aaron, Hur, or Jethro. You may see someone who needs help. You can help by being kind, by sharing work, or by supporting someone who is struggling. The Lord wants his people to help each other. When we work together, the burden becomes lighter and the Lord's work can be done.